Welcome Ridge Life, I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I am up and I am down. I'm up, guys, because it is built. Woo! All done. It is built. It is ready to do what we need it to do. Not the barn, not the new barn, you know, down at the new Ridge property. Not the old barn, it's still over there. I got news about that here in just a second. But guys, what is built and I'm so up about is the new Ford F-250 Super Duty pickup truck. Got an email from Ford Motor Company saying it is left the assembly line. It is done in production. It took about a week, which isn't too bad. I am excited because, you know, goes to quality assurance. They gotta make sure everything's right. And Ford Motor Company, you better get it right. I don't want no squeaking. Oh man, I can't stand when you're driving a new vehicle and all the little plastic pieces inside. You're going down the road, I can't. Ford, please get it right, okay? I can overlook a few things, little blemishes in the paint maybe, but please get the squeaks gone. I don't want any of that. So it is in quality assurance now. Hopefully everything goes well, checking all those squeaks and all those connections. Then it goes into shipping. They plan shipping and then they ship it out. It was built in Kentucky. I'm told that the plant for the 2023 F-250 Super Duty is in Kentucky. I'm in West Tennessee. That doesn't seem like it's too far, right? Well, you know how things are in today's stuck at the port society we're in, you know, chip shortage and blah, 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 blah. It probably going to take a week or two at least, maybe 3 weeks to get from Kentucky to Memphis. And then it has to get from the shipyard to the dealership. Okay, so crossing my fingers it takes a week. I'm thinking it's going to be more like 2 or 3 weeks. But I do have a trip planned to take the camper, and I would love to take the new F-250 to tow that camper. So it would be so much better than the Durango SRT. You know, the Durango can do it. It's got that 6.4 liter Hemi, you know, but that 6.7 liter Power Stroke high output version that's new for 2023, the high output version, 500 horsepower, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. It'll pull that camper, no problem. A little bitty camper. A camper is about the same size as the truck, guys. I'm serious. That truck is like 20 some odd feet long, you know. So looking forward to that. We'll see if I can get it by the trip. I'll tell you more about that trip on another date. Couple things. My son came down. Been busy guys. You are getting videos now. Hopefully you just saw the last video of cutting the firewood and clearing the field, getting ready to, you know, prepare for the barn. That was really fun. We also collected honey over the weekend. That was really fun. I'll have more information about that. But my son was down and we had to get the last stuff, the last wood, the last tree stand stuff, everything out of the old barn. Guys, that's it. Never going to be on that property right there again. If I do, that may be the sheriff coming to get me. I'm not going on that property again. But there is one thing that happened. You know, right behind me, right here, is where I stored the tractor. You know, I used to store it in that barn over there. I store it right here, and the property line is just behind me over there, just inside these trees off of the old Ridge barn field. And I had that canopy just inside the line, and I came out here today, and it's gone. It's gone. The canopy's gone. There was some dispute apparently on the property line, so I'm going to run a string from that post all the way across to the post down in the gully behind me, and to show where the canopy is actually on my property. Because you know, I just filmed me getting the tractor and going to get all that lumber, and I cleared the barn out. Got all the stuff out of the barn. You know, I'm clear of that property, but my canopy's gone. I truly think that they thought it was on their property. I'm not calling the sheriff to get it back or any stuff like that. I'm an adult, you know. I will string a line up on we have the survey posts, survey markers. Those are legit survey markers. I'll run a string from post to post to show that the canopy was on this side of that, and hopefully get my canopy back. That's where I store the tractor, right, until I get the barn built. And Gardasol, you know, gave me that. I put it together, and it's a really good canopy. You know, I'm using the big enclosed canopy for all my stuff that I took out of the barn. So I'm a little down about that, guys. A little down. I'm down because never going to be in that barn again. While I was in there, I filmed taking some measurements and kind of a goodbye, and I'll have that in a video mixed in with discussions of the new barn property. Okay, so you'll be seeing that very, very soon. So hopefully you've already watched the bucking the firewood, using the claw on the tractor, and stacking the firewood and doing all that by the fire pit, and got to see Jen at the end there. The next video you're going to see on RidgeLife will be this week, and it's going to be our trip to the caverns and Foster Falls in South Central Tennessee, in the Cumberland Mountains. You're going to love that. You're going to love that video. I did the ramblings with me and Jen sitting at the lodge there by the fire pit, and what I did was I used that ramblings, was my plan all along, as the basis, and I stuck in all the video of what we were talking about in throughout it. So it's top notch. You're really going to drone footage, video inside the caverns where the concert was. I didn't show you the concert because it's copyright and everything, just little pieces of it. But you're really going to enjoy that. Tuesday night, tomorrow night, I'm live on RidgeLife, and we'll talk more about all kinds of crazy things going on and be able to talk to you more. Now, my last live stream, I just screwed up completely. I tried to, there's a sweat bee right in front of the lens, guys, so if you see something in front of the lens, it's not my spot. Tim, get the spot off your lens. That wasn't a spot on the lens. That was actually a spot on the camera sensor inside the camera. I think I fixed it. Hopefully there's no spot on this other than that sweat bee that's flying around the lens there. But I still have to do a professional correction to that sensor there. Ooh, hopefully I didn't damage it permanently. But yeah, so Tuesday night, last Tuesday night, I did a live stream, and I tried to read every comment. I slowed the scroll down on the live chat, and I jacked it up royally. Ask Auntie Ann. Ask Jennifer. I was 15 minutes behind on a 1-hour live stream. So I will fix that. I will get back to my old way of doing live chat. I'll have to miss some, of course, and the moderators do a good job. So you'll be seeing tomorrow night the more regular Tim on RidgeLife's live stream. So a lot more fun, because I was so flustered last week. If you want to see me flustered, go watch last week's video. It was still pretty fun. I'm just a little flustered. Speaking of flustered, we did get the honey extracted, and guys, it was not what I expected. You're going to see 2 videos coming up where I discuss the bees, the situation with the bees. You know, I caught the swarm electric bees. We had 5 colonies down to 3 colonies to 4 colonies, back to 5 colonies. Whew. This next video, you're going to see us bush hogging the field. I got some crazy stuff happen while I was bush hogging, and I talk about the bees, and then of course Jennifer and I extracted honey. And I'll be doing giveaways with that honey, because David Moffett has made some stickers. Go on and get it. Honey. Timifer edition 2023. So thank you, David Moffett. I haven't got those yet, but as soon as they come in, I'll get those stickers on some honey and do some giveaways. Give the family, of course, some honey. Get that out to them. So we got honey video, we got the bush hog video. I've also got the Buffalo River trip video coming out. I think, oh my goodness, cave, little waterfalls, canoeing, kayaking, just beautiful scenery. Of course, Jennifer's in it, and you want to see Jennifer. I know you do. But beautiful scenery. So the Buffalo River trip will be coming out very soon. I've also got my trail camera, guys. You know, the bucks are in velvet. The fawns are out there. I've got to get the cards again. I got them from the winter time. It wasn't enough to really make a video. I'll get the cards again, change the batteries out, and get you a summertime trail camera video of all the deer that's been running around, and all the coyote and bobcat and all that stuff. So you're really going to like that too. I got tons more videos already recorded, some planned. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So yes, I'm very up about the new truck. I'm very down about never going in that barn again, and my canopy being taken. But I've got a lot more to be up about. Went to my granddaughter's 5th birthday this weekend, and Jennifer got to go. She got to meet Adelie for the first time, and it was an awesome time. Adelie had a wonderful, she smacked a piñata. They had a little water slide and a water fountain, little fountain for the kids. She's 5, and a lot of the kids there were 3 or 4, toddlers. So the kids just had a wonderful time. They had cake and all kinds of, treats and everything. Tons of presents. Oh my gosh. Adelie got so many presents. It was like Christmas, in July, and August. Christmas in August. We also, Jennifer came over, went to the birthday party with me, the Sweat Bees by the Lens again. Sorry, guys. Jennifer went to the party, but before that, she went to church with me. We tried the little church here in near our little town, and there were 30 people in the church. It's a brand new church. It was a newly established church, Baptist, and it was a good time. The pastor spoke on turning over the tables. Jesus going into the synagogue and turning over the tables, and gave the explanation of all the different turning of tables and what they mean to you and I. And the debate whether there was 2 turnings when he was younger in his ministry and then at the end right before the crucifixion. There was debate about that, but it was a really, really good sermon. And got to meet some of the local congregation. That was really nice. So Jen says she wants to go back next week. So if y'all are listening from that church, we should be back. And maybe Grandma Carol's going out of town. That's another thing I'm up and down about. Grandma Carol's going to be out of town for 2 weeks. So I'm going to be pup sitting and, of course, taking care of the rabbits and the chickens myself. She's kind of taking over my animals. She was helping out, but now she pretty much does all. I'll go to check their feed and water and give them ice, and she's already done all that. I still do the chickens water because it's a big 5-gallon bucket, and she has a hard time with that. And I still get the new feed and fill up the buckets, but she takes care of the little day-to-day things. So but I'll be doing that again. Grandma Carol does so much for me, but I'll be taking care of her pup and Nero, of course, who's in the house, and taking care of the cabin. I've only slept in the cabin one time since we built it. It's been 3 years since we started that cabin. Grandma Carol's been living in it over a year. And I've only slept in it one time. I stay in that camper, guys. He stays in the cabin all the time. He just films by the camper. I've slept in it one time. That's when the power went out, and we had the cabin on the generator. I didn't have the camper yet on the generator, and we didn't have the air conditioner. Just had lights and stuff. So I stayed in there with Grandma Carol. The storms were going through, and the next night I had the cabin and the camper on generator power, and I stayed in the camper. So one time I've been in there. So this will be I'm going to stay in it a few more times this next 2 weeks, keep the dogs company and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I'm down. That's life, guys, the roller coaster of life. And I don't let any of it get me down to the point where I'm like, oh, woe is me. Because, guys, I'm stupid blessed. Stupid blessed. Got a great career, got a great family, got a decent health, I got a pretty girlfriend, got a great mama, I got a place to live, I got property, I got a retirement, and I've got a future. I got a future, and hopefully that future involves you guys on YouTube. That's what my dream is, and whether it happens or not, YouTube full-time, doesn't matter. I'm working towards it, doesn't matter. I'm stupid blessed nonetheless. So guys, thank you so much for following along this journey. Make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife. Make sure you're subscribed to RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos. I'll be doing a lot of the Harley Davidson reviews, my top 5 things I love and hate about my Harley Davidson CVO, coming out soon. That's going to be the first video I do on there, the top 5 things. Then I'll be doing the tour pack upgrade and a couple other upgrades to the Harley Davidson windscreen and stuff. But the first one's gonna be the top 5, the first 500 miles, the first top 5 things I love and hate about my 2023 Harley Davidson CVO Street Glide. But guys, I love every single one of you. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.